Rooftop Topics, hosted by experienced commercial and residential roofer Charlie Frazier III, National Account Manager, delivers unmatched insight into the roofing world. With years of industry experience, professionalism, and dedication,
for
Charlie
roofers for the
shares
program because that's just part of our that's yes every single time. Yes, ma'am. And so what I'm doing now, I'm just getting some video of everything. We like to be precise because this is something that you don't want to have to do this over again. That's the last thing you want to have to redo it. So it looks like everything is where it needs to be here. Your decking looks like it's in pretty good shape. There is an area up here, it's dipping a little bit there near your ridge cap, your ridge vent. That means moisture was either coming in or just was building up.
The roofers that did it before back in, I think it was 2007, right? They took the
Okay, we're here in Tampa, Florida on a residential roof inspection. I'll tell you, we got to be resilient. We got to make sure that everything is in place for hurricane season. That's why we're here. We're going to be getting on the roof. We took a look at the gutters. We took a look at the fascia. We took a look at the drip edge. We're going to take a look at the details here on the roof. As you can see, we have the ladder ready to go. All right, this is Charlie with Rooftop Topics here on another residential roof inspection. We're going to be taking a look at the underlayment, taking a look at all the details on the roof, the pipe jack, the ventilation system. We took a look at the attic. You'll be able to see a little bit of that shortly. We may need to refit the gutters, but everything all in all looks like it's in pretty good shape. The roof was installed back in 2007, so it's about 19 years old roughly. And then also, let's take a look at the top. I'll see you on the other side. Let's see what we have. All right, so let's take a look. Upon initial inspection, we have some gutter debris, some leaves, and we already can see that we have some granule loss right here. That's coming off of the roof, of course. As you can see here, you can see a bit of granule loss here. It's a little gray in some spots. Right here on the edges, you can see there along that edge of the shingle, which gets the most wear. So we can inspect that on a roughly 20-year-old roof here. Give you a full overlook. There's our valley right here. And here in this valley, you get most of the water that's going to be diverted right here to this area and then pushed on off there and of course pushed over to here. We got one pipe jack right over there, looks like a 2-inch. And we get a quick overview here. Some older ridge vents there. We would upgrade those to a Cobra Ridge vent, GAF, that will give it full ventilation properly. As I mentioned, I did take a look at and the attic looks really good. So with that said, let's get on the roof. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here on this roof. All right, so we're up here taking a look at all these details right now. We have two 2-inch pipe jacks, one 3-inch pipe jack. We have 4 ridge vents across each ridge on the roof. Giving it good ventilation, we do want to make sure we upgrade this with a Cobra ridge vent. Also, as you can see, we do have a patio area back there. We have a tie-in that's going across right there. As we talked about tie-ins in the past, we want to make sure they're secured and make sure that you don't have any leakage or water intrusion in those areas. Now, with that said, we did take a look at the gutters. We have 6-inch gutters, and we do have some downspouts that are missing. We want to make sure that you're getting optimal water flow and shedding water off the roof properly as it's designed to do. We have 4 valleys, 4, count them. With that said, that we do want to make sure the diverters are in place in those areas near the gutters. You can see back here, we got one valley right there. We got another valley right over here. We have one valley right here, and then we have our fourth valley right here. This is the front of the home right here. With all of this, keeping all this in mind, we do have some wind uplift in certain areas. That is something that's going to cause water intrusion as well as premature decking degradation. Also, we have some soft spots. Count them roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 17 soft spots. Those areas we're going to look at as areas of concern. On the edge of every one of these ridges, we do have excessive wear due to rain, water, of course, water being rain. And then also we have the wind and the heat of the sun, this Florida sun. Speaking of that, here, let's take a look. Look how bright that sun is today. You see it? Bright. Like the Sahara Desert, but it feels like paradise down here. About 70 degrees here in the town and country area. Almost to Oldmar. Here, let's go down here. We're going to take a look here. That's a major soft spot right there. I did take a look at that. We have a soft spot right here. And then right here, you can see we have some shingle uplift and damage right here. Okay. We're going to do the core in this area so we can repair this area also while we're up here. If we can do some repairs, we like to do that while we're here. You know, it's not every day we get a chance to get on the roof to do these things. So we're here now. Let's get it done. I'm going to do that. Just including it in what we're doing today. And then there is the granule loss. So let's take a look at that. So there we go. So you can see that the granule loss there. Okay. And that's all down there. You see it. On this side, so we have our tie-in right there. You can see that, but remember I was telling you about the ridges. Right here, we have some cracks right here on this particular ridge. That's something of concern. We always see that on a regular basis here on the ridges. We're gonna need to take care of that. And there's our sidewall head wall. We want to make sure that that is completely sealed, making sure, and it goes all the way down there to the patio area, making sure that there is no water intrusion in this area also. Don't see any bad fascia up here. It looks pretty good. We have another soft spot right here. I just found another one. We're gonna mark this while we're up here. So see where we're at. Right here. We got a soft spot right there. Another soft spot here, another soft spot here, another soft spot down there. And like I said, on the edge here, you can see it here. Granule loss. And right here, we have some fibers coming out right here. We got some fibers coming out right there. There's something of concern. But I mean, with the age of the roof, that's to be expected. There's our pipe jack. And you can see the leaves building up right here in this area. And of course, we have a soft spot where the tree is. That water just keeps dripping down even after the rain. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our equipment to complete. We're gonna grab our equipment, complete the core, make sure we get up here and see the underlayment. I'm guessing this actually could be 50-50. This could be actually a single or double ply synthetic, or it could be a peel and stick. We'll find out when we get in there. So we do have the OSB decking, so we want to make sure that's completely sealed, preventing any type of water intrusion, build up, condensation, any type of water intrusion. So we're going to protect that. Let's go get our equipment to go ahead and do this core in this area, the area that was damaged, and then let's see what we have. All right, so you can look at the debris on the ground right here. I went ahead and cleared out this gutter. I'm gonna go up here and let you see. It was full of leaves all the way down. You can see all the dark spots. Those were full of leaves all the way up to the drip edge, all the way up to here. And so we just cleared that out on both ends so we can get some drainage on here while we're already up here. Very important. Drainage is so important. All right, once again, we're back up here in this area. We are going to repair this. Here, let's zoom out. All right, and so I'm up here, got my good tools, got my gloves. We have some more tools there, and we're gonna patch it up with this. Gonna go ahead and repair this. See how that builds up underneath? This was here, build up underneath there. You know that's gonna cause some damage, and well, that's why we're gonna help our homeowner right now. We're gonna go ahead and fix it here, give it a little bit more support, and go ahead and check the underlayment. So let's go ahead and get to the underlayment, see what we're working with. I'm guessing, it's hard to guess on this one. It's either gonna be a single ply synthetic or it's gonna be a peel and stick. It's gonna be one of the two. So here we go. We're gonna be fixing this. We're gonna repair this, make sure it's done right. But before we do that, call this number here. Hurricane, storm damaged areas, homeowners, call this number. I'll be there to assist you. This is Charlie with Roof American Contractors, National Account Manager here in Florida. We go everywhere. But if you need our help, call this number and I'll be there to help. In the meantime, we're gonna get this. Let's see what. All right, there we go. Here's our underlayment. Looks like we have a synthetic. Just pulled it right on back. It was just that easy. Didn't have to do much of anything. Just, it was just like that. Just pulled it right on back, like a book page. Look at that. Just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and check this underlayment. Let's see. Well, looky here. We have 3 layers. One here, another layer right here, and another layer below that right here. This is 3 layers of synthetic. We only recommend 2. I guess they were trying to do something special here. We're just gonna go ahead and peel and stick it and make sure this roof is protected all the way. I'm gonna go ahead and seal this back, and we'll be commencing making this report. Make sure this Liberty Roof Wellness Report is complete and thorough. All right, so you can see the repair here. We sealed that in. I'm gonna put some granules on top of this also. So let's see what the final product's gonna look like. But we have that completely sealed and protected.
Rooftop Topics is your trusted source for roofing knowledge and industry truth. Watch new episodes almost every day. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified.